do is adore you all of the time. I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, if I may, if I may. I'd like to love you, love you.
So this is the Family Consumer Science and Health Science hallway. What they offer down here, they actually have parent and teaching classes, and they even actually run their own kindergarten. And on the other side of the hall here on the right, we've got the health science classes. And what they do is actually teach you how to be a nurse. You can do things like actually take blood pressures, things like that. And you could even actually work in a nursing home. So we're here with Ms. Hewlett, and she's going to tell you a little bit about some of the classes that she teaches in her department.
Hi there. We have several different pathways we offer in Family and Consumer Sciences, including early childhood education, culinary and food services. We also have hospitality services and food science and dietetics, and fashion and interior design.
So what would you say is your favorite class to teach out of all those?
Probably my favorite class is Child Development Services 2, because we actually have a preschool, or we run a preschool in that class. So we have 20 preschoolers that come in 3 days a week, and the students are actually involved in teaching lessons and activities, and doing activities with the students.
And what is the CTSO that is involved with your department?
We have FCCLA, which is Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. What makes us unique is family is our central focus. So we're actually the only career and technical student organization with family as our central focus.
And what would you say sets your department out or makes it unique from all the other departments here at JCTC?
Probably one of the things that makes us unique in early childhood specifically is the play school that we offer, because not only are the students actually running their own preschool, they're actually very involved with the community at the same time, because they actually are very involved with the parents as well.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
So what are some classes that you all offer in your department?
Well, in health science, we offer principles of health science, medical terminology, emergency procedures, and then you can either go into pre-nursing, which is Medicaid nurse aid. Medical math could be your senior math course, and phlebotomy would be a lab technician, drawing blood. And we have offered allied health core skills, but in 16-17 we offered that. 17-18 we're not, but may pick up again.
So what would you say out of all those is your favorite class to teach?
I don't have a favorite class to teach. I like them all.
So what is the club that's involved with the health sciences department?
Our career technical student organization in health science is HOSA, which is Health Occupation Students of America.
So what would you say separates your department from all the other departments here at JCTC?
I think just the curriculum and the content and the pathway, focusing on healthcare.
Well, thank you. This is the ag hallway. You've got many different options down here. You've got everything from veterinarian classes with animal sciences in that classroom. You've even got a counselor down here if you needed help with classes, any things like that. You've also got other classrooms up through here that do agribusiness and media communication, things like that, and even some of the more advanced classes such as floral design and horticulture. What are some of the classes that you all offer in the ag department?
We offer classes in horticulture. That would be classes like greenhouse, floral design, landscaping, sports turf, and an urban ag class. And then we offer a pathway in environmental science, and the classes in that pathway include environmental science and wildlife. And the urban ag fits in that pathway as well. We also offer classes in animal science and vet assisting. So we have a specific vet assisting pathway that's open to a small group of students. And then if they're not interested in the vet assisting pathway or they don't make it into the pathway, they can just do a general animal science. That includes a small animal class, animal science, equine science, and then we have our freshman ag class. And then the principals of ag class, we basically kind of do a survey of all the pathways so students can decide which pathway that they decide that they want to go into. We also offer, kind of as an extension from JCTC, we offer a mechanics pathway. So we offer welding, small engines, mechanics, carpentry, and that is actually housed at West, but it's through JCTC on one of the pathways. We additionally offer an agribusiness pathway, and that's a business class, sales and marketing, or an ag communications class.
So the club for the ag department is FFA, and what do you all do in that club?
We like to consider FFA as an intra-curricular class or a club. In order to be an FFA, you have to be enrolled in an agriculture class. And all of the contests that are through FFA are an extension of the classroom. So in this class, for instance, this is the greenhouse class. There's actually a greenhouse contest, and then there's a speech that's around greenhouse. So we basically take what we learned in the classroom and we apply it to some sort of competition. There's floral design contests, welding contests. We actually just had some students who got back from that today. There's a vet contest, equine contest, and then there's some leadership contests too that are just based on just leadership and just kind of general stuff with speeches. There are debates, all kinds of different things. So again, we do what we teach in the classroom, and then we do it as an extension for the FFA, and then let the kids do a contest. Little competition is always kind of fun too. So
what would you say makes your department stand out from all the other departments that are offered here at JCTC?
Well, I'm a little partial, but I do love what we do. I think there's a lot of science. So the stuff that you're learning in the homeschools and your science classes and your math classes, you can take that and then you can actually apply it in our classes. So instead of just taking general geometry, you're actually going out on the walking trail, and we were calculating how much square footage of mulch that we need in this bed. So you would take what you're learning in your geometry classes and put a real world application to it. So I love that part of it. There's a lot of science that goes into what we do, but then we can also take business classes and communications. So I think it's fun because there's a lot of application to what we do. There's a lot of fun, hands-on things that we do, and then we can actually come out to our labs, and we can go to the walking trail, we can go to the shop, we can come to the greenhouse, and just do a lot of hands-on stuff with the things that we're learning in the classroom. So I love what we do in the ag department. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of variety, so sometimes it's kind of hard as a teacher to be good at all those different things, but we have 5 teachers, and we all kind of bring different things to the table. But we love our students, and we love our job, and it definitely keeps us busy.
All right, well, thank you.
All right, thanks.
So we're here with Miss Kaylee at the Snack Shack, and she's going to tell you a little bit about how the Snack Shack operates and what exactly it is used for.
Okay, so the Snack Shack is operated by students, for students, DECA kids. It's a real live learning lab for kids to get experience in sales, operations, inventory, management, marketing, math even. And so we sell snacks throughout the day, and all the profit goes to DECA.
So what kind of products do you sell at the Snack Shack?
We sell all kinds of products. I'm going to leave it to our lovely employee.
We have a variety of different snacks here, including our 2 bestsellers, Rice Krispie Treats and fruit snacks.
We also have a variety of drinks like kiwi, strawberry, and coffee for $1.
So I wanted to see what you guys learned about working at the Snack Shack.
Well, I've learned how to keep really good financial records and how to work as a team with the other employees here at the Snack Shack.
And I've learned good communication and people skills here.
So this is the engineering as well as the IT hallway. So we've got an engineering classroom back there, and they do basic things like robotics and some intro classes. You've also got your IT classrooms. There's 2 here on the left and 1 on the right. And what they do in there is anything computer related, computer hardware, software, and even some support classes. And we've got our main engineering lab here, and what they do is more advanced classes such as architecture and more advanced robot builds and things like that. So what are some of the classes that you offer in the biomedical pathway?
So we have 4 biomedical science pathway classes. The first one is biomedical science, and we start with a crime scene. A woman has died and you have to figure out what has happened to her, and then you investigate the different aspects of the crime scene. You study her the whole year and different things that she had. You find out how she dies at the very end. We talk about diabetes, you talk about the heart, pathway that blood takes through your body, dissect a heart in that class, which is pretty fun. Then the second class is human body systems, and that one, you adopt a mannequin with a partner, you name him or her, and then you build. We study a bunch of different systems throughout the year, and every time we study a system, you will build it out of clay on your mannequin. So by the end of the year, it will look something like this with all of the systems on there. The third class is medical interventions, and that one's going to involve more of the cells of the body, and so we study cancer, what makes a cancer cell different than a normal cell. We design a prosthetic arm in this unit, or in this class, and then in the fourth class is called biological innovations, and in that class you do an ER, you get to visit an ER, you get to design and build a 3D model of an ER. They inspect water quality, different cities. They do several labs in that class as well, and that's the fourth of all of our classes.
So what would you say is your favorite class out of all those to teach?
My favorite class is probably human body systems because of the hands-on activities. In that class you also get to dissect a cow eye and a sheep brain, and it delves so much into the human body systems and how they work together, and I just continue to be amazed at how everything has to function in just the right way for you to be healthy and live a normal life. It's amazing.
So what would you say makes your department stand out from all the other departments here at JCTC?
Our classes are year-long, so some pathways only have semester-long classes. Also, it's a big step up. If you're thinking about medical professions, you want to pursue a career in medicine, this is a very good pathway to give you a stepping stone to move on in college and then post-college to medical school. So we do a lot of hands-on activities. Another thing is you do more student learning. So we give you an activity and you investigate, we talk about it. We serve more as facilitators than actual teachers who lecture the whole time. So I think that kind of stands us out from all of the other ones.
All right, well thank you.
Very welcome.
All right, so what are some of the classes that you all offer in the engineering department?
The first 2 classes that students have to take in our engineering department are Intro to Engineering Design, where they learn how to do 3D CAD modeling, and Principles of Engineering, where we learn how to do programming and all about materials and what's called statics, which is how you build bridges and things like that.
So what would you say is your favorite class to teach in the engineering pathway?
So the elective classes that we offer in our engineering department are digital electronics, where you learn how to build circuit boards, computer integrated manufacturing, where you learn about the manufacturing process and you actually create your own factory, and you learn how to use our laser engraver and a CNC machine. Civil engineering and architecture, where you learn how to design and build houses and commercial buildings. And engineering design and development, which is our capstone class, where you learn how to go through the entire design process from beginning to end, coming up with your own invention or innovation.
So what would you say out of all those classes that you offer is your favorite to teach?
My favorite is digital electronics, because that is like the basics for all the other classes that you take. In any field of engineering, you have to have an electronics component, and if you have a good solid basis in that, then that can help you in the other areas.
And what's the club that's involved with your department?
We kind of have 2 aspects of our CTSOs. We have Skills USA, which is for any student in our engineering pathway. We do lots of leadership events. We host elementary engineering camps for our elementary students in the district, and we work with our elementary robotics program. And then we also have our high school VEX robotics program that students can do as well, where they can compete at local, state, and we even had a team just come back from the World Robotics Competition last week.
So what would you say makes the engineering department stand out from all the other departments here at JCTC?
Well, you'll never meet an unemployed engineer.
So if you have a degree in engineering, you can find a job doing something you love, even if it's not necessarily your title of engineering. You can definitely, if you can be an engineer and earn that degree, then you won't be unemployed.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so this is the marketing hallway. You've got 3 different marketing classes. There's one over here on the left, and the other 2 are on the right. Basically, what you're going to do in those classes is anything business marketing related. Learn how to make advertisements, present products, things like that. So this is the pre-law classroom. In there, you can do court cases and studies and things like that. Actually learn how to be a lawyer. And that's about it for the marketing and pre-law hallway. We're here with Ms. Williams, and she's going to tell you a little bit about the business and marketing department. So what are some of the classes that you all teach?
So we teach a variety of classes that allow for some real-world experience. We teach things like internet marketing that allows you to build a website for a real client. We do sports marketing where you create your own sports team. Advertising and promotion, you get to create your own business and pitch it kind of like the show Shark Tank. Entrepreneurship allows you to work at the Snack Shack, which is our school-based enterprise here at JCTC. So we have a lot of classes that a lot of people can choose from.
So what would you say is your favorite class out of all those to teach?
My favorite class to teach is internet marketing because it allows you to actually work with real clients here in the community, and it allows you to build websites for them and create logos for them and do things that you would do in a real world situation.
And each department here at JCTC has their own club. So what is the club for the business and marketing department?
So our club is DECA, and it's for marketing students, and it allows you to simulate being an actual marketing director for a real company. So you get different role plays, and you're allowed to go through and kind of pretend and be creative and do kinds of things that you would get to do as a real, marketing person. So we also go to conferences. Our state conference is in Louisville, and our international conference is in places such as Orlando, Florida, Anaheim, California, and some really cool opportunities for you guys. So.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
So what are some of the classes that you offer in your department?
In our department, we offer an intro to law course and a criminal law course. Both of those are introductory classes. They teach you everything from differences between types of laws to how the court system operates to how to actually present a trial.
So what would you say out of all those is your favorite class to teach?
Well, those are my introductory classes. My favorite classes are the upper level, the trial advocacy class, and the advanced law and order class. My favorite is probably advanced law and order because the students have a really solid handle on evidence rules, objections. It makes the trials really fun because it seems like something you're watching at a courthouse.
So what is the club that's involved in your law department?
We have a mock trial club in the department. In that club, we actually compete against other high schools, and we apply a lot of the things we learn in class.
So what would you say sets your department out from all the other departments?
Well, all the departments are different. If a student is interested in doing anything in a legal office, this is the only place you can get it. If a student wants to go to law school, wants to be a paralegal, these classes are really going to give them a heads up, a head above the rest type of advantage over their peers in future, whether they go to future education or jump right into the career force. They're going to stand out. And they're going to be picked above other people when they get opportunities when it comes to jobs, when it comes to internships, when it comes to even getting accepted to colleges. Their skills are really going to make them stand out. It's going to be easier for them as well. But for me, going to law school, it was difficult having not had a lot of a law background. Looking back on it, if I would have had these classes, gosh, it would have been a ton easier. It would have been just more fun.
All right, well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Here at JCTC, we host students from East Jessamine High School, West Jessamine High School, the Providence School, both middle schools. We have students from homeschool, and the whole goal of JCTC is that students take a 4-course pathway, and we hope that students in Jessamine County choose a 4-course pathway in career and technical education because it has so much to offer. We have 4-course pathways that you'll see all around our building in all kinds of different areas. Here at JCTC, we want to connect students' passion to a future career. And that's our whole goal, is helping students figure out what it is that they're passionate about, and sometimes maybe what they thought they were passionate about but aren't, and then connecting that to a career that'll carry them into adulthood. We offer lots and lots of different areas, and we sure hope that you'll join us here.
Welcome to the Jessamine Career and Technology Center. My name is Mr. Knight. I'm the school principal. We've been open approximately 11 years, and we offer career and technical education programs for all high school students and even 8th graders that take courses here at JCTC, what we call JCTC. We are excited that you're thinking about career and technical education as one of your pathways. We have many offerings here that you've seen in this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to either myself or Ms. Christy Hack, our assistant principal, and we can certainly help you with those classes. Be sure to talk to your counselor, and if you have any specific things that we can help you in your pathway, even after high school, by all means reach out to us here at the center. Thank you.
I'd like to love you night and day, if I may.